Have you ever seen an image online that felt strangely familiar? Like a weird, lingering nightmare you swear you saw in a dream, or a deep-cut memory from scrolling the internet at 2 a.m.? We see these unsettling pictures floating around forums, memes, and video thumbnails, but most of the time, nobody actually knows where they came from. Well, today, we are changing that. We are digging into the weirdest corners of internet history to find the true origins behind 4 of the most disturbing images you've probably seen before. Let's get into it. First up, we have this massive floating 3D head of Wario staring right into your soul from a dark corridor. If you spent any time on YouTube around 2020, you definitely saw this during the explosion of the Super Mario 64 personalization AI creepypasta. The internet lore claimed that every single copy of Mario 64 was uniquely personalized by a hidden AI, and if you went down to the castle basement, this giant Wario head, known as the Wario apparition, will manifest and stalk the player. But where did the actual face come from? It wasn't fan art. It actually comes from the real Nintendo history at E3 1996. Nintendo set up an interactive display where Charles Martinet, the official voice actor, voiced a real-time 3D Wario head that talked to people in the crowd. Someone edited that exact 1996 display model into the game's basement and gave it a VHS filter and spawned one of the most iconic modern gaming urban legends on the web. Next is an absolute classic creepypasta legend that used to scare the living daylights out of kids on the early internet. This nightmare-fueled image of Mario with jet black eyes, razor-sharp teeth, and a bloody knife holding a message that says, "Mario will get you next time." For years, people thought this was official promotional artwork for a banned Nintendo game or some lost creepypasta game. The real origin is actually way simpler. It was created back in November 2011 by a DeviantArt artist named Shadow Shauna. Shauna was playing Mario Kart Double Dash, and every time Mario lost a race, he would say this line, "Okie dokie, Mario will get you next time." Shauna thought, man, would it be terrifying if Mario said that holding a butcher knife in a dark room? They threw it, uploaded it, and the internet instantly stole it, turning into the face of Mario creepypastas for over a decade. Now this third image is pure rubber hose nightmare fuel, a surreal white ghost strolling through a dark cave with smooth, uncanny movement. The very first time I saw this animation was in an old PewDiePie video of him playing FNAF fan games. Now, when he was about to play the next game, this short animation of that rubber hose animation played for like a short while, and my mom was like, "This is creepy," and I want to know where it's from. And so, but this character didn't originate from indie horror games or internet memes. It comes straight from 1933. This is Coco the Clown from the legendary Betty Boop cartoon, Snow White, created by Fletcher Studios. The reason his walk animation looks so eerily human and smooth is because the animators use a technique called rotoscoping, literally tracing over footage of a real human dancer named Cab Calloway. That real human movement, combined with 1930s black and white animation, created one of the most timelessly unsettling visuals in history. Finally, we have this pitch black shadow silhouette with a massive, flat, anvil-shaped head and staring white eyes. You've probably seen this guy popping up in Void memes, eerie TikTok edits, or analog horror breakdowns. While it looks like an old, grainy photograph from a haunted house, it actually comes from a high-effort YouTube web series created by artist Parker Boisvert, known on YouTube as _Boisvert. The character official name is Room. In the series, Room isn't just a random monster. He represents deep existential dread, isolation, and depression. The creator used surreal 2D shadow animation and heavy atmospheric audio to build a psychological horror masterpiece that took the internet by storm. It's proof that modern analog horror is alive and well. And that is the origins behind these 4 eerie images. It's always insane seeing how something that looks totally cursed usually has a super cool piece of art or history behind it. But besides that, what do you guys think? Very creepy, I shall say. But if you want to talk about this topic, or any topic you want to talk about, or just want to hang out, then consider joining my Discord server. Link in my bio, or link in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.